That Naturopathic Podcast. TNP.
Hello there.
Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm Dr. Cara Dionisio.
And I'm Dr. David Miller, and we hear your frustrations. This show is for you.
This show is for you if you're feeling like your current healthcare strategy is not getting to the root cause or the underlying reasons for your health.
This show is for you if you've been told that you're fine, but you definitely don't feel very well.
This show is for you if you're walking out of your doctor's office with 1, 2, 3, 4, or even 5 medications without any mention of diet, lifestyle, or a long-term game plan.
This show is for you if you've got several specialists taking care of you, but no one is really putting it all together.
This show is for you if you believe that health should be part of healthcare. These problems have solutions.
We know it.
Our patients know it.
And we want you to know it.
Naturopathic medicine is the solution that you need to know about.
All right. Welcome to another episode of That Naturopathic Podcast. It's Dr. Dave.
And it's Dr. Cara.
And we might not be saying this for a little while.
Yeah, we might.
Straight to the point.
That might be our last intro for a little bit of time, an indefinite amount of time.
So what's going on, Cara?
I've had to make a very hard decision to take a hiatus from this amazing podcast, which has been a great experience that we birthed from its.
When did we conceive this amazing podcast?
Christmas of 2017.
Yeah, so has it been that long? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a long time, and it's been great, and it's been amazing working with you and just building something, right? We had a really big passion and mission of what this podcast could do, and I really feel really proud that we have done that. It's been a love letter to our profession, and we've highlighted some amazing doctors and people, and I think we've had some great conversations.
So it's not the end of the podcast. It's possibly not the end of your contribution to the podcast, but it is sort of the end of the format that we've sort of kept the whole time. Basically, I've only recently done a recording without you, and that was weird. It was the first time we'd done that. So this is just the end of one, I think, sort of stage of the podcast. And yeah, it's going to be very different. It's hard to change and see you go, but to be honest, you just have only so much capacity to do so many things in life, right? And you're a mom, you're a wife, you're running a clinic, you've got a crazy busy sort of online version of what's going on now too. So things change.
Things change. And I never thought I'd get to say I'm going on a sabbatical, but that might be a good word for this, because this was such a hard decision to make, to be honest. Like, I thoroughly love this podcast. You know, I love the shit out of you. And I love talking to the people we get to talk to every week. It just was one ball, and it's not the only ball. I've had to make some really tough decisions to let go of some really good things in my life in order to focus on a few potentially really great things. And so it's goodbye for now. I would love to keep the window open to come back at any point if you'll have me back.
Of course.
And, I can't wait to see. It won't be our energy together, but it'll be new and exciting, and I'm excited to be a listener.
It'll be different for sure. So listeners will see that we have someone that I'll be talking to on a bit of an elder series. That's Dr. Verna Hunt. So that's going to be what is going to be changing. And we'll see how it goes. Cause it'll be different, right? I can't say it's just so different. Everyone's got their own magic, and now we've got the opportunity to make a new kind of chapter in the whole TNP thing, which just wouldn't have happened without you saying, Dave, let's make a podcast, and me going, oh, and God,
saying,
she has another
no,
idea.
And I say, too bad, you don't have a choice. We're making a podcast.
Yeah.
And we made a podcast, dude. It's been really great.
It's been great. We've got a good sort of following with a lot of people that are finding a lot of insight from what we're talking about, and highlighting the insight of lots of guests, and actually lots of, I feel like it's been really nice for the younger naturopaths, and we've heard a lot from younger naturopaths, and even some people like in our sort of bracket, practitioners telling us that some of the science we've been dropping has been good. So it's, I didn't think, I didn't know what it would turn into, but this is what it turned into. Yeah. And it's changing again.
It's changing again and again. Hard decision, and funny, when I was making the decision, your words came to me, and I think it's I don't know where you got this saying, but you say it all the time. When you do 3 things, you're doing nothing. And that's what I was feeling like. I was doing all of the things, and it looked like I was doing great, because I have a capacity of doing like lots of women and moms and people, we can do lots of cool things, and that comes out of excitement and passion for what we're doing. But at some point, when you're doing all the things, you're doing them all at a less capacity than what you have the capability of doing. And that's just not fair on me or on anybody. So
your family, your husband, the patients, like I see your patient load, because of the kind of forced evolution that's happened. You're just so busy, and I know what it's like. I can only imagine with the the amount of stuff you have going on in your mind. And let me just tell all the listeners, this woman can do so many things at once. It makes my head spin. So we were a good combo that way. And let me just tell you, thanks so much for bringing what you bring. It's going to be well missed. Definitely going to be well missed by me and the listeners who liked our little banter and the odd fiery
argument.
Fiery quip that you had at times too. So
yeah, it's like we conceived a baby, we've raised it, and now I'm waving goodbye as it goes off to college, and
exactly.
You're the dad kind of driving it there. So it's in good hands for the most part, and I can't wait to see where you take it. So for now, goodbye and thank you.
Thank you so much, Kara, and thanks on behalf of all the listeners who I'm sure have loved what you've brought.
All right. Over and out. That Naturopathic Podcast.